Hi everyone and welcome to 7 Days to Die 3.0. So, I saw what they added and changed and I thought, do you know what? I want to jump into this and see if I like it. So, I have tested a little bit, right? I found a couple of settings that I feel like will be good for me personally. That doesn't mean that you will enjoy them, but if you want to use the same settings, I have in the description down below, there is the code for it that you can paste, right? So yeah, let's jump into it. Now, I will just do the tutorial really quickly off screen, and then we can start talking about what we want to do in this playthrough. Alright, tutorial has been done. Awesome, we know where the trader is. Oh. I don't know how new that pop-up is, but I never saw it before, so okay, cool. And there we go. We know where we need to go to find the trader. We are going to talk about skill points, but I want to do how I want to go about the progression and stuff right now. So usually, right, if you want to play optimally, there's no way around the intellect mastery. Bookworm is amazing, right, for the additional chance for the books, magazines, and schematics. And then obviously photographic memory, which gives you a 50% chance to gain 2 skill points when reading a mag. The int skill tree is cool. There's Grease Monkey in there, Physician, Advanced Engineering. There's so much good things in this, but I want to stay away from it, which means, you know me, I want an agility build, right? But I also want to find magazines that will help me. But for the beginning, 2 points in agility and 2 into deep cuts, right? This will give us a little bit more headshot damage, better chance to dismember with bows, handguns, and knives. And the deep cuts perk just makes it so we can inflict more bleeding wounds and we save some stamina on it. That will set us up for the beginning. With the skill points that we will earn in the future, though, we are going to invest a little bit into armor. And since I do like to build my little bases, right, I also want to invest into Miner 69er. And that is where, like, these slight inefficiencies come into play, right? Yes, that will mean it takes me longer to actually get all the magazines that I need, right? But I'm fine, I don't want to stress about that too much, right? And I also just want to play it a little bit slower this time around. I want to just have a good time, like, I want to have the immersion a little bit higher than just being, oh yeah, I'm just going to be efficient with this playthrough again. I have done this so many times, right, where I just get lost in being efficient, so I don't want to do that. But there it is, our first weapon of the run, the bone knife. And yeah, I have changed my crosshair. I think it's a little bit too small actually right now, so if you go to crosshair, let's do the scale up to 75%, see if I like this. I have color 5 here, this is like a cyan. It's similar to what I use in, or what I have been using for a long time in Counter-Strike, right? And there's a knife guy magazine. Amazing. Cool, let's get to the trader. It seems like we will have our first fight beforehand, though. Can I change? No, okay. So let's get 2 heavy attacks going. He has a couple of bleeding stacks. And there we go, he bled out. There we go, we found wrecked compound, and we start with the cement mixer. Hey, that's a working one. So yeah, I have a 5% chance that these things can work. Right, that's cool. The combine station is cool. We have no use for it right now, but we will definitely come and visit this at some point. That one will always be working, by the way. The cement mixer just had a chance to, as I said, like 5% I think is what I have enabled. There is 13 cornmeal. Yikes! Let's check the Forge and the Workbench. I really would like to get the Forge Ahead book, but it seems like we get a wheel instead. That's not too bad, though. Alright, hello, good sir.
It'll be a good morning when
Grab
you
the
buy
shovel,
something
we
and get
grab the
the puppy
special
dirt.
intro
Or don't
job,
stand there with your thumb up your
and
ass. Go do the
we might
goddamn
make a little
job.
bit of money right out of the gate here. We don't need these things right now. I think that's pretty much it. I'm not gonna sell him the wheel. Yeah.
Sale is a
Okay.
sale.
Spend skill point, we read a magazine, we found wrecked, and we have sold him 5 items. Cool. That is just a little bit of bonus XP for us. And as is tradition, we are going to really quickly craft ourselves a storage box, which we can't because I don't have enough. Oh no! Don't have enough wood. That's okay. We have enough bones though to get ourselves a bone knife quality 2 really quickly. There we go, let's craft that up. Switch it over. We are encumbered, so let's get a little bit of wood. Go, just 1 box is all we need. Somewhere near the trader is fine. There we go. Dump everything in there. Nothing we really need at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That is storage container and kill 5 zombies. Okay, let's hope we don't get bees here. We get bees! Ow! Oh, these are annoying. But we got a honey though, that's nice. Should we get infected? That is our cure for it. Okay, I also did craft a complete set of primitive armor here, right? This comes out to a little bit more than 30% damage resistance, which is very helpful indeed. And all you need to gather is a little bit of plant fiber and wood, right? So it is worth it. We are nearing our digging location there. Oh, completely missed her. I'm sorry. You have to go. There we go. And I will spare you the digging, because it's gonna take a while. Aha! There they are. Let's open this up. Grab everything. Yeah, just let's run back. Right, there is this one challenge where you have to drink from a water source. This is very unsafe. You can get dysentery. We got lucky this time though. Nice. I had it happen though that this was a very bad idea. Then I was struggling, so yeah. Cool, okay, I'm going to sell him nothing. I think it's fine, right? Oh, we will take the torch with us though. Right, that brings me to something that I want to change up that I've never done in the past, but I do think it's a great idea, right? Is the fact that I can make all of them. Nice. The fact that we are going to enable the creative menu really quickly, grab ourselves a helmet light mod, drop that to the floor, and deactivate creative menu again. There we go. And that way, once we get into the POIs, we actually have some light, so we can see, right? I think it makes a whole bunch of sense. If I recall correctly, it was Glock 9 where I saw this years ago, right? And the deal is, if we find a helmet light mod in loot, we have to throw it away. If we get it as a quest reward, we have to take it, even if there are better options. And we have to throw it away as well, right? So there we go, we get our pipe machine bundle. And now we are just taking a look at all these. Which ones of those could make for a cool base? We have the Crow Residence, the Black Bus Mechanical, or the Greasy Spoon. So I think these two I want to have still open for questing. The Crow Residence, I don't remember which one that is, but that's okay, right? If we think it's a good fit, we can stay. If not, we will use the rest of the time that we have in the day to find ourselves a POI that we can base in. We might even overtake the silos there, right? And in the beginning, it's super helpful to always check the mailboxes, right? Sometimes like this, you only get paper, but the chance to get good magazines is there, and that's fine. Oh, harvesting rotting flesh and complete the quest. That's some bonus XP. That actually puts us over the line, and we have a level up, and with that, we have another skill point that we can spend. And since I'm just the melee brawling right now, right, I think it's time for general perks. So we will be running around, so armor will be helpful. Lucky Looter can be helpful to speed up the looting and also gain a little bit of a loot bonus. Personally, I like lockpicking, right, early on as well. So this is going to drop us the... oh, whoops, there we go. The workstation books up until level 12. So basically, once you read the 12th one, you get access to lockpicks, and then these books will no longer be boosted, which I'm absolutely okay with that, right? And yeah, getting the ability to craft lockpicks then early is super helpful, right? Did we check this mailbox? I don't remember. No, but we have a forge ahead in here now, which is amazing. And let's start the quest. And the first thing we do, check the mailbox again, right? Now we have Great Heist 4, 20% more damage to land claimed property. Okay, so once we will start base building, we have an easier time dismantling stuff, right? And isn't this like backwards? Isn't this where you would come out? But yeah, there's an army munitions box down here. Ooh, look at that! 48 9mm, 50 7.62, some gunpowder, and a pipe rifle, which we are just going to dismantle. Cool. Lock that 7.62 ammo in. Isn't this cement? Yeah, it is. Cool. Alright, let's get up here. And now we can activate the light. And see, it's going to be much more easy for us to see. And that's why I think it is okay to spawn that in via the creative menu. And do it like Glock9 does, right? I think that is a neat way to do it. There's different ways, of course. We could use the torch, or later a burning shaft mod, or get lucky and find a helmet light mod, but I think this way works out fairly nicely. Please tell me no bird up here. Good. Alright. Let's go back up here. Can they even make their way up to us? Not really. So we have to go down and get into a fight. Ow. This could be very dangerous for us. So let's try a maneuver around the danger. Hey, a loot bag! That is cool. Wow, both of them dropped us a loot bag. That is pretty rare. A forge ahead, would you look at that? Awesome. And a medical journal, also not that bad, actually. We scrap this, we use this to gain a little bit of health back, and our food is getting low, so... yeah, I guess we have to down our edible here to gain a little bit back. And now we stink a little bit. That's fine. I also left this on purpose, right? I think it's such a cool mechanic that they can smell if you have meat on you and stuff. It makes sense, right? It makes sense, which is why I'll leave it in. There we go. Oh, quality 3 gloves. Okay. That is going to be a little bit of heat and cold protection for us. Very nice. And we need to check all these cupboards to see if we can find a home cooking weekly magazine in one of those. Or maybe a cooking pot or a cooking grill would also be amazing, right? We're encumbered. We will deal with that in a little bit. There's some cat food. Let's grab the satchel, and let's take a look at our inventory. I'm not gonna use this for now. There's animal fat behind. We craft these up. Seeds. it's just one nail. Let's just grab that. Ooh. A bit more XP for that. Awesome. Oh, hey! That is the main loot room. Ooh! It's always scary when they stagger towards you. There we go. Ah, he bled out. Cool. A handgun magazine, good, and a forge ahead. Awesome. Great Heist Volume 2. 10% more silver, gold, and diamonds. Nice. The end loot graces us with a better bow. Let's actually use that. We have a bandolier mod. First aid bandage. Okay. Bandolier mod goes on. That is 5% better reload speed. Cool. And our better bow is loaded up and ready to go. A little bit of wood. Aha! Duckbill mod schematic, a vehicle adventures, handguns, and rifle worlds. Interesting. Let's grab this, take the 9mm ammo. And the Passion gas box graces us with some oil shale, which we don't really have a use for right now, and I don't want to be overburdened. The office chairs, though, you can scrap those into leather, and that is a great use for them. Alright, you pretty much cleared everything out. First, let's get our reward, which... glue is useful, pipe bombs are useful, molotovs are useful, but I think glue is pretty much the best thing we can do. For now, at least. We can sell some lead. Everything else I would like to hold on to.
Thank you
Cool.
very much.
And let's
now
check
you
if we
can
can
go
have
fuck yourself.
any... Well, the black bus mechanical, I think, could be decent. That's the same direction as we just were.
I'd tell you to go fuck yourself, but you did that when you
Well, let's
didn't
get the
back. I
greasy
got some
spoon,
shits a deal.
accept it.
Disappointment.
Cool, so we are going to not track this quest. We are done questing for the day. Let's check our options, right? For a base close to the trader, we would have the silos. These are quite cool. We have this little red... Oh, do you know what? Since we are just here, we can actually get a little bit of food going and wash the smell away in this puddle of water here, like so. Awesome. This is the Hunink residence. I don't think I've ever built the base in this. So that might be one. Even have a garage. Nice guy, nice. Ooh, hey. Bone knife quality 3, let's go. Oh yeah, is it actually worth it if you take a look? Yeah, it's a small damage up, but still worth. So yeah, I think we are just going to take this one over then. Because as I said, I've never built a base in here. Never used this for anything. Oh wow, a battery, okay. So it makes a bunch of sense. Let's clear this out, establish a small little foothold in here. Ooh, repair kits, that's good. We can craft like 3 storage containers for now, and we are going to put down a bedroll, a campfire. All of these things can be crafted afterwards, so we're not going to loot right away. We are going to use our bow here to get these kills stealthily and easily. There we go. No arrow back, that's okay. Oh. I said I didn't want to loot an armor crafting kit though. Okay, I can loot throughout the night, right? That's no problem, and then we can just talk about the loot in the morning. That's fine. Also, we did unlock the forge, right? So that is going to be something we want to get done as well, which means we need more leather. Craft a wood log, that's fine. We need some cobblestone, some duct tape. We might be able to do this, and we might find a little bit more leather somewhere. Oop, I woke everybody up. Hello, guys. Let's get some bleeding going. Oh, there's a bookcase in here. It was a good decision to come here, then. 2 bookcases, at least. Neat. getting slowed down by a corpse. Oh, we hit level 3, which is good. Let's think about that one. I said I wanted armor as well, right? Master Chef can also be good. However, before we do armor, I think I want to get minor 69er, right? There we go. So we can craft better tools and they do use less stamina. That's my handy lance. Oh, a painkiller. Okay. The vehicle storage mod schematic. Awesome. Rifles, fists, and farming. Okay. Wow, meat stew. That is amazing. That is a really good one to find. Some potatoes. There we go. Let's plop down the bedroll in the living room for now. And we are going to have like a storage. Ooh. I don't know. I have to decide about the storage later. Cupboards. Some more food, and yeah. It's okay. We're going to do this after we clear this place out. At least the bedroll is down, so that means this cannot be showing up in Trader Rect's quests, right? Yeah, we can go upstairs here. Whoops. It's been a while. Yep. There we go. Okay, we woke everybody up. It's fine. Okay, she bled out back there, that's good. These guys are dealt with. Amazing. Okay, can we? Yeah, we can. There we go. That's the main loot room, and they want us to just jump down there, but let's check. Yeah, there we go. Get at least one stealth kill to make the fight easier, and let's see what the leg shot does. Actually killed. Okay. Yeah, but the rest we have to fight normally if there's more. Oh my god, there's a biker in here, what? I did not expect that. That is a bad sight. Day 1 bikers, they are so tanky. Ow. Oh god. I'm glad I'm using the knife though. Yeah, look, he is scary. The amount of damage that he does, kinda nuts. Let's use a first aid bandage just to be safe. That will give us 30 health. If we manage to not get hit, actually. Which could prove difficult. Nope, we got it. Okay. Wow, I really didn't expect a biker in there, guys. That caught me off guard. Some 7.62 ammo. Medical journal. Another painkiller. Wow. Okay, main loot. Quality 4-pipe machine gun with rounds per minute and max durability up. Okay, so if you don't want to lose the 7.62 ammo, you just go modify. And then this gun is empty now. And you can just take the other one. Nice. Okay, fast hands. 10% faster reloads for rifles in specific. Okay, some 9mm ammo, the cripple mod, and a miso can. Right. That cripple mod can just go onto this one. And let's load this up. This is now our basic panic button, right? If a dog comes up or another biker, I should have just shot him, honestly. It's fine though. There we go, we have a pop and pills box here, another painkiller. Wow. And pickitters and 7.62 ammo. Okay. Right, so, I mean, we need some leather. Let me get leather from this couch. Or is it just cloth? It is just cloth, but what about this one here? Also cloth. I need to double check all of these guys. Oh, we need to craft some duct tape, actually, right? 5 of those. Yeah, we just need the leather. Getting a Forge Day one would be reasonable and nice, in my opinion, so... Yeah, this is probably where I want a little bit of storage. So let's bump all of this in here. There we go. Let's try and see if there's any leather in this POI. I doubt it, though. I really doubt it, because this is cloth as well, right? Yeah, this is cloth. Ooh. Where would we find some quick leather without having to fight a dog? That might have to clarify that. Okay, there's no diner right beside us, I guess, so... we don't have too much time to search. Film Fanatic's house. I don't remember if that has leather. Let's check the annex here. Oh, there's a workstation. A working workbench! Oh, that is huge! That is insanely lucky as well. Let's get that land claim block set up. Can just put it outside here, that's fine. There we go. And I don't remember if the Film Fanatics house actually has what we need, right? It might does. Oh. It might doesn't, so let's check. We're almost out of time though. We might just check up here for a quick second. These will not give us leather, sadly. Some charred meat. I don't think we will get leather here. Dang it, a knife guys though. And I'd take a cap liner, sure. Yeah, but I think this is as far as I can go without risking too much. Hey buddy, you made it out, I see. Oh, pfft. Even missed with the arrow. Oh boy. But yeah, I don't want to deal with this POI through the night, right? So that's fine. Ooh, wow. A lot of stuff in there, no leather though. Okay. I guess the forge has to wait. That's okay. And live with that. Let's close the door behind us. So let's just loot a little bit. We might just find a little bit of leather. Hey, more heat and cold resist. A little bit of plastic here. That's more cloth. Yep. This is leather. This has to be leather, right? And we needed like 2? Yeah, okay. That's amazing. Day 1 forge incoming. Good stuff. Let's quickly head upstairs. Close the front door, which we can't, so we need to make sure... we need to place the door anyways, right? So that's fine. Okay, so let's grab everything we need to make the forge happen. There it is. Alright, we also need a couple of building blocks. Alright, maybe 20. It's gonna be enough. Alrighty. Cool. And then we are just going to have 1 for cooking. Like that. We will put a campfire on top of that. We can't use it right now, which is fine. Need to fix up the windows at some point. But we also can place our forge. There we go, that's the forge placed. And I mean, that can't just be placed there. Let's check the challenges. Homesteading. There is a couple of things we need to do, so that's good. We will do that. We need to place down a torch. Maybe down here near the entrance. Or outside, actually. There we go. We're going to need a door. Let's craft that up. And get rid of this one that we cannot close, right? There it is. Plop that down. That's okay. And then we are going to need to upgrade a block. Now, at some point, I would like to bring in some water with a bucket, right? So, just going to use one of these guys, and there was a bathroom here, right? Yeah. For now, we are going to place that here. We need to upgrade that to cobble, though. Oh, where would we have some cobble? We only have one. Let's eat that meat stew we found. Craft 9 cobble, so we have 10 in total. Upgrade that block, and we also need a spike trap. But we need some wood for that. Okay. Well, we can gather a little bit of wood. Oh, this also has farm blocks. Actually, this could be a very good starting house. I like that. Didn't even realize that when entering. But yeah, we obviously need to use that spike trap somewhere where we don't walk into it, hopefully. There we go. Let's go back inside. And that's the homesteading challenge is complete. That is very nice. That will give us a reward when we talk to Rect, right? So that's cool. And yeah, so let's see here. For now, like that. Cool cooking. We're just going to place all these things for now. And then it doesn't make sense to organize it right now, but we will organize this later on, right? So let's get some duct tape rolling, because we are going to need that at some point. Alrighty, awesome. I mean, we have the forge, and I will just loot now the rest of this house, and we will meet us in the morning again. Alrighty guys, it's nearing the morning, and I have crafted a cooking pot and a cooking grill in the forge, so that is amazing. Now we can't do much at the moment, but at least we can convert murky water into regular water, right? And I kind of have to run around with regular water for now to keep me topped off, but that's fine, right? So let's see here, 1 minute and 10 cooking time. Let's get that on the way, and then yeah, that sounds about right. So let's see if these farm plot blocks outside our front door here are usable. They are, so let's get a chrysanthemum right there. Maybe a potato seed back here, and an aloe as well. Awesome, good stuff. Well, let's try to not get seen yet. Let's get up here. So, yeah, we need a little bit more iron, but that's fine. We can work on that. Let's get some more nails done. Cool. And what else? I think we are pretty much ready for the day, which is good. For now, we have enough food. We are hydrated enough. So I think we are fine. Yeah, boiled eggs or raw, or the charred meat, which we will have to do because it is a challenge. I mean, we found 2 of those, so this challenge is done, but you also need to craft 2 of them, which means we need some meat. And, oh, we are close to the pipe harvest as well. Okay. There we go, we do have our water. And this one's locked. Ah! That's the one I forgot. Yeah, we definitely also want a door here that we can exit out towards the trader, right? So let's reactivate this, just so we know where we have to go. Why is this so unstable here? Oh wait, you have to get rid of the door frame as well. There we go, now it is stable. Perfect! Alright, well let's get to our quest location. There's passing gas here, that's good to know. And some working stiff tools. The Motel 8, that's a good one. Grumpy's Pub. Isn't that the one where it's just one big fight once you enter the door? Maggie's Cafe. Hey, there we go. There are the diners and stuff that we would have needed for the leather. I'm so glad we found enough leather though to get that forge going. That is so cool. A repair kit in there. Okay then, a tourist. Oh, I spotted something else. That is good. That is at least helpful for us. There we go. You should go down. Ah, so much health. Okay. Shall we just start this then? Yeah, why not? Still want to check the cars though. Exactly. Perfect. Will he bleed out or no? An oil. Hey, there's a skill point. Amazing. So that one goes into agility. That will give us a bit more headshot damage and more dismemberment chance, but also it will enable Stuntman. You need agility level 4 for this, and yeah, that is what we want to do next, right? We want to be able to jump 1 block higher than before. That is just a mobility thing, but mobility is also safety in this game, right? There we go, we got at least 1 stealth kill, but we woke up a whole bunch of people. I wonder, is it the guys up top? These are good sources of leather right there, these are seeds. Oh, hello. Empty char in there. Oh. Somehow able to dodge that strike of hers, which is good. Oh, just a water in there? Nice. At least a water, right? It's not yet time to think about these. Let's inflict some bleeding. Nice. There we go, we did hit the door. I just was about to say it's sometimes difficult to actually hit the zombies through this, but it is a little bit of a defensive mechanism. The door, that is. Let them out now, because it's getting ridiculously difficult to deal with them. Well, it's difficult to hit them. Let's make sure we don't get... Yep, no one's running behind us. Don't stumble forwards like that, that is scary. She bled out, which is good. And he is dead. So just to show this really quickly, these will give actual leather once you dismantle them. Also, if you go to the challenge for the leather and track this, yeah, these show up now. So that is also how you can find out what you want to do, right? So I think we should just actually get this challenge done as well. A little bit of bonus XP, and we are in need of leather anyways. There it is. Ooh, 1000 XP for that. That's cool. Some paper, that's good. A can get a little bit of meat on the way back, I would actually like to do that. A sham chowder and a home cooking weekly. Grilled corn, baked potatoes. It's a good first step. Oh, let's let this guy in. The rest of the enemies seem to be up top, actually, which is fine. Let's grab this. That's polymer harvested challenge. And that's pipes. So pipes and polymer are done. We need some cobble, we need the honey. Yeah, that's okay. Oh hey, that's the end loot, actually. Ooh. A quality 4 bone knife. Yes, please. I'll take it. 10% more damage to saves. Sure. And in the Shamway crate, we have some murky water, yucca fruit, and large beef ration. Okay. Right, we need to get up top. Let's hope there's no bird, but we have one enemy right there. And what are the chances? It's actually not a bird. Nice. I was worried. Weapons bag hidden here. 2 steel club parts and a rifle world. Okay. And there is some medical supplies over here. Oh, a plaster cast. Awesome, that is good to have. And some aloe cream. Before we head back though, I did spot this before, right? I missed her! Oh no! There's the postal office here, and as you can see there are 3 containers outside, and that is always worth checking, right? So some paper, a duplicate book, we can sell that for dukes, and southern farming, okay. Oh look! Yep, stamina cost and max durability. We will take this with us to combine it, right, with the ones we have. So I don't need the pipes at the moment. So that's fine. And what else? Is there anything I can drop? Yep. We can scrap the nails because we are crafting them anyways. Alright, before we get our rewards, let's combine our bone knives. And yeah, look, we take the block damage, stamina cost, and the max durability with us on our level 4. That is amazing, or quality 4.
Morning. You think you're
And
pretty smart now,
the
don't you?
clear
Here's your
quest
payment
rewards,
this time.
the crafting skill magazine bundle is good. And then the homesteading reward, Wasteland Treasures Volume 4 is hack on how to purify water. That is honestly almost the best thing we could have wanted to, but also I like assault rifles, so I actually will pick this up. And let's open our bundle. Hey, we have 2 knife guys in there, nice. Some medicals, there we go. We do have the duplicate book that we can sell him.
No refund.
And I just have a little
Deal's
bit of
done.
paper on me now, so
leave,
if we find
fucker.
an animal to hunt, right, we can go for... Oh, the mausoleums are here. Oh, I love that as a base, actually. Boss's bar. I think I'm just gonna go by the closest one, which
Better
is the
take this
Eater's
too. What are you
Gate.
standing there for? Don't you have work
That
to
doesn't
do?
ring a bell, so let's find out which one that is. I don't think that's one that I do remember. This could be a newer one. Or it's an old one that I just forgot about. Ah, no, I do remember this one now. Yeah. We can get a little bit of sneak damage. Oh, that's a duffel bag. Thought it was 2 zombies right next to one another. There we go, we have a skill point, but we hold on to that for a little bit until we get a second one, right? There's also a snake in this, isn't there? Oh, you are a walker. He was actually aggroed, okay. For a second I thought he would just walk around. Okay. Yeah, we pretty much woke everybody up. I can hear a snake. Yes, okay. That is the last thing I want to kill, though. I don't want these guys to snack on that. Oh, wow. Okay, I have no excuses for that one. There we go. Do you know what, Snake? Your time has come. Nice, okay. Let's get that meat. Let's craft ourselves the meat into 2 bundles, and that way, there we go, the smell is no longer affecting us. Okay, and that actually counted as harvest animals. Cool. I have a shotgun Messiah box down here, that is interesting. There's some 7.62 ammo, a handgun part, quite nice. Bullet tips we can't scrap for now. And then we have a spear hunter part, we don't care, but armor parts, that's quite nice. To get those early. Ooh, some rifle parts. Right, so the clear isn't done, right? We have more enemies, so... Let's, oh, hello. Was just a little bit too late on that attempt to sneak up on her. I'll loot back, though. Oh. No, I think he jumped over me somehow. Another loot bag. Wow, 2 loot bags again. Holy. Vehicle off-road mod schematic. And some painkiller, that's good. Another one of those, and a medical journal, tuna, and a blood bag. And some lead. Okay. Hey, a burning shaft mod. Quality 2. 20% ignition chance, but yeah, it's just a little bit of block damage for our trusty axe. I missed. Oh, I missed pretty horribly there, but it is definitely difficult to hit them on an incline with a knife, right? Because you have such a small hitbox, basically. Okay, that is a clear done. That means... Oh, there's a chest here. Ah, that loops back around. Okay.
Good morning.
Okay, Trader Rex, what do you have for me? Well, Great Heist 6. No stamina used while sneak sprinting. I'll take it. That's a fun one. If you are out and about during the night, right? And then the mausoleums. I really like that POI, as I said. It's a fun one. Okay, let's double check. Charred meat needs 5 meat each. Let's open these up. There we go. Okay. And let this do its job in the background and head over to the mausoleums. Blackstrap coffee can now be crafted. Oh, that's decent as well. Cool. And this is diamond-tipped blade mods. Do I have to pay? I forgot to bring the paper with me, so yeah, that chicken will survive. There we go. Since he didn't hear that commotion. Right. Also, this is a good POI for farm plot blocks. You get quite a few, actually. Hello. You're actually alive. Well, I'm dead alive, but you know what I mean. There we go. There we go. So yeah, this is why it's also one of my favorites for, like, taking it over on day 1. Setting up your base. You wandered in from outside, didn't you? You did. Because you do have a couple of these farm plot blocks that you can immediately use, right? No one in there? Oh, you're behind the boards though, right? Yeah. Yeah, and one of them is down here, if I recall correctly. Yep. Also, the compass did just show it, obviously, but like... There we go, and then these guys are up in the rafters. At least one of them we should be able to stealth kill. Where's the second one though? Is it just you on the floor there? Yes, it is. Alright. And yeah, I'm not sure which one of the playthroughs it was when I used this as a base, but it was quite fun. The shotgun duckbill mod, there is a pipe button, but we're just going to scrap that. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, some red tea though, let's just drink that. And the passing gas box with some, oh, a handyland. Some oil, nice, okay, claw hammer unlocked. Okay, another painkiller. I'm getting so lucky with painkillers, it's insane. There is a bag up there, yep. Now let's quickly head up here. One cloth, really? Okay then, there we go. But yeah, this is such a cool POI for a base, right? Because most of it is cobblestone, you have a cobblestone wall around you, and then the iron is all 1000 HP, right? So, oh, hang on. That's a random container here. That can be pretty much everything in the game there. But yeah, you have the wall. It's quite a safe place, right? So I do quite like it, and I think it's about time we there we go. We return. Although before we do return, let's have a quick look around. So it's got a mailbox here that I want to check. Yeah, just a spear book, but that's fine. Some hop seeds, some iron arrowheads, which might be something to upgrade into. There's a glue, nice. How much is this? 53, yeah. It's time that we eat and wash the smell away. There we go. Sniper book. Hey, now we have the 2 skill points to get parkour. Well, stuntman. And now we can jump onto 2 blocks high. And that is really good. Well, for us. It's not good for the zombies, but it's very good for us. Okay. I'm just going to check if we can find something. There we go. Take a little bit of cash, don't we? We do. Craft that up into... yeah, just use the 1 spring, that's fine. Now, if I do recall correctly, there's a workbench in here, yep. And sometimes an enemy. Let's check this one. Hey, you forge ahead! Very good. Ooh, even some electrical parts. I guess I want those. Yeah, let's drop off everything we don't need back at base. I also never checked the vehicle outside my little base here on this side, right? Ah, ha! Interesting. And 2 duct tape as well, okay. Potato seed, you can actually just go and plant that. You did check in here, right? Yeah, that's where the workbench is, good. There we go. I will keep that paper on me. There we go, there's the 2 meat, right? Cool. I guess it's time to get our reward from Trader Rect. And we could probably push through 2 more quests, right? And get our tier 1 complete. Because I'm using the old school setting of 7 quests per tier. And unlimited quests per day. But I don't want to abuse it, right? So we are just going to grab ourselves our reward, which in this case, the cobblestone rocks are okay. And then we have, yeah, I think we should do the rest area though.
Well, don't just stand there with your thumb up your ass.
Let's check his inventory because we really haven't yet, right? It does sell some things that might be of interest. Eggs, for example, but let's check the magazines. There is a knife guy in there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty much the only magazine that really helps us out. Oh no, he has a crucible. Oh boy. Okay. I did not expect to see that. but it's fine. There's also no real weapon that I want. So I guess we are going to grab the knife
Sail
guy.
is a sail, even if it is to
There
a
we go.
scumbag like you.
And also, let's head over. Oh, bone quality. Nice, we can craft a new bone knife after this. But also we can combine these two shovels. And that has pretty much everything except block damage, which is the one that you want, right? But it's fine. And now the rain starts coming, so I'm really glad we did the whole helmet light mod thing, right? Oh, there is a little bit of plants that we can gather here. Yeah, some yucca plants, if we can get those. Oh, there's a danger noodle! Whoa! Quick! Craft it up! There we go. Awesome. I'm so glad I brought some paper with me. There we go. He does have enough. Let's check the cars. We need to be careful with the rain, right? We don't want stamina penalties. So, yeah. Probably need to speed this up a little bit. It's fine. Oh, yeah, duct tape. I'll take it. And some... Ow! And some XP. There we go. We are now cold. Right, so we need to be very careful. Does the burning shaft mod heat you up? I'm not too sure. Oh, that's okay. We can get a yucca. Does that mean we also get another snake? Yes. Aha. There we go. Oh, these are both working. Okay. Let's grab one sugar butt. Yep. That is good to see. And an awesome sauce. There we go. It's a bird. Okay. Ah, stupid bird. At least he bled out. Holy smokes. Let's get ourselves a easy stealth kill. Yeah, girl up top. You aggroed onto us. Come down here. Nice. So, the big question is, can we get a toilet pistol today? No? Not on the first try, but that was some Magnum ammo and some 7.62 ammo. Oh, he was in the wall. Nasty surprise. That's a late stagger, but we're fine. Okay. Nope. And this one? Not a pistol, but a hunting knife. That is 12.4 and 37.2 on the heavy attack. Yeah, that is definitely an upgrade. Amazing. Cool. We jumped the gun a little bit here with our melee weapon, but I'm fine with that. Is it a trigger end loot room then? Yep. Okay. It's okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That is a good damage upgrade. And stamina isn't too bad. Ooh, what a one shot. Okay. Hey, we tried for a toilet pistol, we got a toilet knife, which fine by me. We have another great heist one. Motion detection devices will not recognize you for 3 seconds while sneaking. That's okay. First aid kit. And a Molotov cocktail. Okay. Nice. And the Shamway box graces us with some peas and some animal fat. Okay, and before we go in, we will just use the charred meat to heal up a little bit. Right, and we can drink water. Counteract the negative hydration from those things. Oh, I never checked this bag. Interesting. Also the desk. Aha! Sawed-off shotgun mod schematic, sure. Why not? Hey Rect, I have done your quest, and... 5 glue is good, but like the crafting skill magazine bundles are just, they are too good. And you can have a little bit of brass if you would like. Thank you, sir. Why did you just not buy that one? Yeah, that's pretty much it. But we could sell him.
Thank you very
So,
much. And now you can
what
go
do we have?
stuff
2
yourself.
bow hunters, some sharp sticks, and explosive magazines. Okay. And these jobs are just a little bit too far away for now. I'm fine with doing... Hey, pipe bombs are craftable. I'm fine with doing a job tomorrow, and that will complete tier 1 for us. So for now, I think back to base is a good call. Right, so... let's get some water cooked up. That is good. Started to clear this out, right? So why not just finish it and loot it up? That's worse than what we have. There was a letter in there. Oh, wow. Another sham chowder. Oh my goodness gracious. That's great. Hey, harvest cobblestone complete. Yeah, that is definitely enough to push us over this. Nice. So, right, remember, we normally we wouldn't want to spec into something that would affect the loot pool again, right? So one thing you can do that is pretty nice is just get 5% faster attacks on the knives, and you can even go to slice and dice. However, whoops, if you go to general perks, right, I really also need some armor, so I will put this in here, and that also gives us +1 armor rating for each piece of light armor that we have equipped, right? And if you take a look at this, this is actually light armor, so we just gained another 4 points of armor rating, aka damage reduction, right? Without too many or not a pretty light investment of 1 skill point, which is quite cool. You were there, but I woke you up with that. That's fine. I probably will have to jump down anyways, yeah. There's a wall safe in here, okay. Ow. That is interesting. Since we don't have lockpicks, and I don't want to sit here and do this all the time, we just make a little waypoint, call it wall, so we know it's a wall safe, right? There we go. And then we can come back to it later. Possibility for the toilet pistol still is for grabs, right? So... nope, not this one though. But you always have to try. There we go. A little bit of leather as well. Even more. Now it's just mocking me that I didn't clear this out more. It's fine, don't get me wrong. It's all good. Alright. Oh, that did not sound good. That could be one of the lumberjacks. No, it's a... what? It's a mutated one? In a tier 2 in the Pine Forest. Oh my god, I didn't even know that this could happen. Ow. Ow. Oh god. It's time. I'm infected. That's okay, we do have a honey. I don't have vitamins on me though. But we opened this up, right? Yeah, so let's quickly treat that. I almost died. Did you see that? I'm down to 18 health points. Wow. Wow. Okay, I need the honey. And we had some vitamins, didn't we? Yep. And do we have a screamer? We do. And it's nighttime now, so I need to get rid of her without her screaming. Oh my god. Oh no, she did scream, didn't she? Yeah. Oh wow, this could have been way worse. I need to be ultra careful because I need to heal up and we need to absolutely deal with these enemies right now. since they are running, and since we do have a decent amount of ammo, we are going to make use of the ammo. Wow, I didn't think we would have such an intense end to the episode, but like, at least it makes for good content. Awesome. So, I will think about my storage a different time, right? That can wait, basically. No need to jump the gun there, so... yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go. I will definitely find a way, though. Like, it always just takes a little moment to find the correct place, right? And, like, decide how you want to set it up. But I'm okay with that. Hey, look, we have our 10 water here. We are going to need one of those. And now I'm actually glad that we did go over, right? I completely lost like track of time, so I didn't even realize that it will take over to nighttime soon, so that's pretty cool. I like it. Alright, okay. I mean, we could grill some corn. I'm not gonna do anything else with the corn anytime soon. Didn't even bring it with me, the cornmeal. That's fine. But yeah, that concludes today's episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And as always, take care. Bye.